Hi, it's been a while, but finally I am creating my art prompt video. This is another one. I have a whole series or playlist that you can find on my channel. But today's art prompt is something random. It's this. It says real simple, and I don't remember what it came off of. It could have been a bag, it could have been jeans, I don't remember. But it says real simple. And I don't know why it stood out to me. It has like a kind of rubbery feel. I guess that's because of the plastic. And then this is what the inside looks like. So yeah. I don't know if that's just the design or if that's dirty. I don't know. But I wanted to make a poem based off of this. Basically, because real simple. Is anything real simple? That's where my mind went to first. So grab a pen, or if you are an artist and not a writer, grab whatever tool you use and see what creativity is inspired by this prompt. So let's begin now, and I'll check back in when I have my first draft of my poem done. I wonder if I put it here for you. Can you see it? No. This is just to remind you what it looks like. Real is kind of faded and simple. stands out. All right, I need some help, so I'm gonna read it out loud. It is not organized, but I'm gonna read it. The first part of it was me just kind of starting, like writing some things out, but I don't believe how I started is where the poem starts. So I'm gonna find where the poem starts and take it from there for you. I'm gonna put a 1 next to it. So this is what it looks like. This is all I wrote, but I'm gonna start here instead. So halfway through the page, I'm gonna start. Every second of our lives is real, but it's not always simple. SIMPLE. Simplicity is made when practice leads everyone. Phrases get repeated. That's real simple. Easy for you to say. Practice makes perfect. 1 and done. Easy for you to say. Practice makes perfect. 1 and done. That's real simple. Practice doesn't make perfect. It makes knowledge. Repetition leads to understanding. Or even if you got it, you have to get it. Get it? So that's kind of the poem right now, and I know it's not strong yet. I know this is first draft though, so don't come at me too hard. But up top I have, it's just once you get it, you got it. Get it? And I like that line more than the one I wrote at the bottom, but I don't know how to incorporate it in there. I'm going to read to you the whole thing with even the top, even though I don't know if the top even flows, but I'm going to read it just to hear it out loud. Is anything real simple? That's real simple. Easy for you to say. It's not real simple. It's not easy to understand. It's just once you get it, you got it. Get it? No. Real fades and we have simple. No such thing as a simple life. Is there a such thing as a real life? Every second of our lives is real, but it's not always simple. SIMPLE. Simplicity is made when practice leads everyone. Phrases get repeated. That's real simple. Easy for you to say. Practice makes perfect. 1 and done. Easy for you to say. Practice makes perfect. 1 and done. That's real simple. Practice doesn't make perfect. It makes knowledge. Repetition leads to understanding. Or even if you got it, you have to get it. Get it? So what I'm realizing by reading the beginning is that it sounds like a conversation, and I like that. At first I thought it was just my writer brain, my fiction writer brain. And so I was like, oh, I can't use it. But maybe I do like it. Because someone's asking, is anything real simple? And then the answer is, that's real simple. Easy for you to say is the comment. And then they scoff and they say, it's not real simple. It's not easy to understand. It's just once you get it, you got it. Get it? And the answer is like, no, that's still confusing. And so I like that conversation aspect. But I'm wondering, who's the conversation with? Is it like me and someone else? Or is it 2 people? Or is it life answering to a human? Is it like the real answering to the simpleton, I guess you would call it? And so the real is the real just a realistic person, like a person who's not an optimist, but they're realistic, like they're very, I forget the actor's another word for it, but they're realistic while someone else is simple-minded. And I'm wondering, is it that? which would be interesting. Because it'd be like a simple-minded person asked a real person, asked a realistic, but it's not realistic. A simple-minded person asked a it's not an opportunist, but it's like someone who you are. I'm recording on my phone, so that's why I can't look it up on my phone. My computer is right here, so I guess I could look it up on my computer if I wanted to. Yeah, sure. You're right here. Let's see if I can do this. Let's see. I don't know what I'm clicking. Oh, there we go. Woo woo. Okay. One who is being realistic. Practical. So maybe a practical. Because it's not necessarily like optimist or pessimist. A realist. Oh, so you do call them a realist. But I don't know if I like that word, a realist. A realist. So I kind of like the practical mind acts the simple mind. Or acts the simplistic mind. Yeah, I'm going to try that. Simplistic. So, all right. Starting draft 2. And then we'll check back in. This is usually the final draft, but I'll see. And I don't like to turn the page. I like to edit on the page with my poem. But do what works best for you, and we'll check in soon. thinking about the word synchrony. I'm gonna look it up just to make sure. Is that what I want to say? I don't think it's synchrony I want. I want a word that starts with S. I'm gonna read it out loud to hopefully figure out my SIMPLE, because I want it to stand for something, for the sake that simple is actually just an acronym and not supposed to be what simple actually means, I guess. Let me read it and see what you think. The simplistic mind told the practical mind. That's real simple. Easy for you to say, the practical mind argued. The simplistic mind took offense. It's not real simple, the practical mind explained. It's not easy to understand. There's no such thing as a simple life. Every second of our lives is real. We live off of trial and error every day. Practice doesn't make perfect, it makes knowledge. SIMPLE. Something is made when practice leads everyone. Once you get it, you got it. Get it? And that's the poem. It's kind of like a conversation, and I wanted to lean on that route. Is interesting, but I don't necessarily know if I understand what the practical mind is arguing. Because I agree it's not real simple. It's not easy to understand. There's no such thing as a simple life. Every second of our lives is real. We live off of trial and error every day. Practice doesn't make perfect. It makes knowledge. And I can get what the practical mind is saying because of how life flows. Even though we've built so much as a society, it's still off of trial and error and learning every day. And so it's not making things perfect, it's making us have knowledge. And I can understand that. That's interesting. But then the acronym, SIMPLE, something is made when practice leads everyone. So something is made, and I guess maybe that's relating to the practice doesn't make perfect, it makes knowledge. Practice makes knowledge. So I guess it's fine. And then the once you get it, you got it. Get it? And I guess that's supposed to go over the simplistic mind. And so I like this idea and I like this conversation. I just don't know if I did it well. So tell me if I did. I'm going to read it one more time. I'm going to stop here. I'm not going to do a third draft. But definitely share with me if you made a poem, a story, an art piece, or just thought of an idea based on this art prompt. So I'm going to read my poem one more time and then I'm going to end the video. Thank you so much for writing with me, creating with me, and joining me today. And I think I would title it Real Simple. But I guess isn't that an ironic title or a patronizing title? But maybe I would because that's the art prompt. All right, I'm going to read it one more time. The simplistic mind told the practical mind, "That's real simple." "Easy for you to say," the practical mind argued. The simplistic mind took offense. "It's not real simple," the practical mind explained. "It's not easy to understand. There's no such thing as a simple life. Every second of our lives is real. We live off of trial and error every day. Practice doesn't make perfect. It makes knowledge. SIMPLE. Something is made when practice leads everyone. Once you get it, you got it. Get it? It's an interesting poem, I'll say that. I feel like it's something you definitely need to see visually. So maybe for this last time of me reading it, I'll have it on the screen so you can visually see it. Because I think that's a way to take it in deeper. Or to just absorb it or try to understand it and make sense of it. Because again, I just wrote this on the spot. It's been 37 minutes of us creating. And so this is what I came up with. And I've been wanting to write a poem, and so I'm just glad I did it. I'm glad you got to join me because I've been wanting to all month. Poetry has been saying, come back. And I've been nervous, I guess, because it hasn't been coming natural, and I don't like that it hasn't been coming natural. But this was natural. This was enjoyable. I always enjoy writing poetry off of art prompts. So thank you for being here. And if you'd like to support me, I do have a poetry book out. I also have a YA contemporary novel out. If maybe you don't feel like reading poetry right now, but you do feel like reading a novel. So yeah, I have some freebies on my website if you want to plan your year, because we are still in March. So if you want to plan your year, I have a freebie for that. I have one other freebie to motivate you as an artist or creative if you feel like you've been stuck And then I just have some other cool stuff like notebooks or a poetry calendar if that interests you. Thank you so much for being here, and don't forget, just write. Write your story, and take care.